So it took a couple tries to just kind of like sit like that. I don't know. Hey. Syrup sandwiches. Like, a lot of you don't know what those are. That's weird to me because syrup sandwiches were such a huge part of my childhood. So I was chilling in my room, and I was like, dang, do you know what sounds good? Something sweet. And so what I got was, I was like, dang, we don't have nothing sweet. We don't got no cookies. We ain't got no this, no that. But I kind of wanted waffles, but we didn't have waffles. And I didn't feel like making pancakes. I mean, really? That's going to take forever. So what I did was, I was like, hey, remember syrup sandwiches? I got up and I made a syrup sandwich. I go to my sister and I'm like, dude, these are so good. And she's like, what's that? I'm like, a syrup sandwich. And she didn't know what that was. And then it turns out that a lot of people don't know what that is. If you don't know what syrup sandwich is, I'm sorry, but you're not part of the cool club. It's not my fault that it's just how nature works. It's natural selection. So if you don't know what that is already and you're not part of the cool club, syrup sandwiches are basically, you get bread, you put some syrup on it, and then you get another piece of bread and sandwich it. It's pretty simple. It's one of those weird foods that you kind of eat, like one of the weird, like they're good but people think it's weird. Like, I don't know why this comes to mind, but I think that one movie, you know, it's a classic. I'm sure you've seen it. It's called Parent Trap, where Lindsay Lohan plays herself twice, and they both like Oreos and peanut butter, which is kind of lame, by the way. I officially pronounce it lame. It's not cool. It's not, doesn't add that much flavor. It kind of makes it just like chocolate and peanut butter, which is just a typical flavor. Like, there's nothing weird about it. But in the movie, they made it seem like it was weird, and that kind of pisses me off. It's like, it's one of those just weird snacks that you're like kind of just crave throughout the day. And that's all it is just that. If you want to make a good one, you gotta get that Sara Lee freaking bread, that soft bread. It can't be stale. If it's stale, then the syrup doesn't soak into the bread. That's what you want. You want the syrup to soak into the bread, and then you put the other piece of bread on there. That way you still have the bread consistency, but the soakness of the bread with the syrup is what makes it all. Okay, so go try it. Go pause the video right now. You don't have to come back to this video. I don't blame you. I am not fun to watch, but you can go and make a syrup sandwich yourself right here, right now. I don't know why I'm pushing you so hard to make this. Maybe because I want this to be a bigger thing than it already is. I thought it was a popular thing because I did it as a kid, and then years later, I hear it on a freaking Kendrick Lamar song. He literally goes, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Syrup sandwiches, that's what I remember. I don't know what a crime allowance is because I'm just not Kendrick Lamar. Syrup sandwiches were a mwah whenever you were young, because you were like, well, I created something new, I created something different, no one's ever thought of this before, and it's gonna be delicious. I used to make some weird ass stuff when I was a kid, and I was craving something sweet, but like didn't want necessarily just one thing. Like, I made a breakfast burrito made out of Pop-Tart, cereal, syrup, waffles, and like bacon. I don't know. I like to experiment a little. If you, it's just, I was dumbfounded whenever I found out people don't know what this is. So if you know what a syrup sandwich is, click like. It's just like, it's over here in this corner, as I kind of somewhat see this in my peripheral vision, because I'm trying to look you dead in the eyes. That way you're like, hey, I'm gonna like this. Syrup sandwiches, man, they're good. They're really good. You gotta try it out. I told you how to make it. You gotta let the bread soak. I mean, it might have just been a poor kid thing. I don't know. I just know I would make it because we didn't have nothing else to make, and I was too lazy to, like, we had like cake mix. You ever just have cake mix and you're like, I want something sweet, but why am I gonna make a cake, a whole ass cake? Really? You're gonna make a whole ass cake, you little fat chubby boy? Really? That's just my thoughts to myself. I apologize. I just think that the syrup sandwich is slept on. If you guys are craving something sweet and you don't want to make a full ass cake, because you know you kind of see the cake mix in there, and then you think maybe I can make one of those the cupcakes or whatever, like the mug cakes. You put it in a mug and then you place it in the microwave and then you put it for like a minute 30 seconds and it kind of puffs up like a cake. No, that's disgusting. Okay, if you do that, then you don't have taste buds. A syrup sandwich is the place to go if you don't have like a honey bun or something. Trust me, if you go and try it and you like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, like the video and comment and be like, dude, that was nasty as hell. Like, what is wrong with you, you broke ass? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I don't know what to call these. I'm just gonna call them shut up and listen, I guess. No, that's a dumb name. Maybe I'll come up with a name eventually for it, but this is kind of like going to be my new thing. I'm just going to talk about random things into a microphone. I thought it would be better than just copying what David Dobrik does, because everyone copies what David Dobrik does, and I'm too poor to be Mr. Beast. So I don't know, maybe this is my thing that I can do, and just kind of like get my name out there. I know my room looks kind of messy. You see my laundry there? Like, what is that? Like, is that glass cleaner? Why do I have glass cleaner? I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys like this. If you do, like and subscribe. I will be trying to make some gaming videos. We'll see. There's a lot. I don't know. I'm so lazy. Just help me. It's quarantine time. Just help me. Help me, please.
Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches, ain't syrup sandwiches. Vanessa nigga with some syrup sandwiches.